Hello speakers tribe. Super excited about this month's curriculum video. So we're going to really deep dive into stories that sell. I've been working on this curriculum now for a while. We do send out this curriculum video every single month. And ultimately, Speakers Tribe is run by the tribe for a tribe, so it's literally owned by its members, which are you all. And so I'm excited about you learning to craft a story that sell. And so let's really deep dive into story in general, because I do believe that there are two main stories that every single person needs to know exactly how to do. The first one there is your conversion story. The second one there is your origin story. So first of all, let's deep dive into conversion story. So a conversion story is about the moment that everything changed. Your conversion story answers the question, why should they change? It's the turning point. The purpose of a conversion story is ultimately it creates emotional tension, shows the cost of staying the same, moves audience from insight to action, and leads them directly into a decision. Or an offer or the next steps. When do we use it? We use it before the call to action, during a pitch, in a sales presentation, or at that emotional peak of a talk. Bottom line is this: think movement and decision. Now, the next part of story ultimately is your origin story. Your origin story, as you can see here, is a story of where you come from. Your origin story answers the question, why do you do what you do? The purpose of an origin story, it builds credibility and context. It's really great for background, your calling, your values, positions you as a guide, not the guru, and helps people understand why they should listen to you. When do you use it? Early in your keynote, or either on your website, the About Us section, in podcasts, interviews, bios, when establishing authority and trust. Again, think identity and positioning. Now, in most cases, folks, when it does come to conversion story and origin story, one thing we must understand with this is when and how to use it. Now, in most cases, when it does come to me personally as a professional speaker, I've got multiple conversion stories and I've got multiple origin stories. I would regularly have 10-second versions, 30-second versions, 1-minute version, 3-minute version, 30-second, even up to a 30-minute version based on the context who I'm speaking in front of. You should have written versions as well as obviously also video versions as well, or spoken versions. But ultimately, folks, these are the two fundamental stories that you must polish. Really, really important. Now, when it does come to the next stage of conversion story here, I want to deep dive a little bit more into the differences between them. Now, this is gold, right? Your origin story builds trust, or said another way, it drives, it's your why me. Your conversion story drives action, which is more about why now. Now, if you really want to deep dive a little bit more into this, folks, is a professional speaker insight here. Great speakers don't choose one, they use both intentionally. Origin story opens heart, the conversion stories opens wallets, calendars, commitment, and courage. If your audience loves you but doesn't move, you're missing the conversion. If they don't trust you yet, they're missing your origin. So I want to now deep dive a little bit more here into more conversion story, because ultimately today is all about stories that sell. So let's really deep dive into this a little bit more. And I've got a couple of great slides here, which will sort of show you the overarching essence of what we're talking about here. Yeah. So start where they are. Relatable moments. Begin with the moment that mirrors their current problem, not your success. This creates instant psychological safety. So the formula here, I remember when I was, or remember when I worked with someone who was feeling this, yeah? Now, why this works is it lowers resistance, it signals I get you, and also stops it feeling like a pitch. Sorry, here I'll move me, there we go. Stops it feeling like a pitch, yeah? So the rule is this: if they can't see themselves in the first sentence, then you've lost them. So it's really important in a conversion story, it needs to be all about them. Number 2 way on really nailing a conversion story is this: share the shift. Yeah, so it's decision, not detail. This is the turning point, but keep it tight. Don't explain everything, don't teach yet, just show the decision or insight that changed the trajectory. Really, really important here, folks. Again, what changed was when you realize. Now, why this works again? They buy perspective shifts. It plants the seed of the new belief without enforcing it. People don't buy information. Again, here's your rule. If you over-explain here, it becomes convincing instead of compelling. Folks, I really, really, really feel that you get this conversion story right, it'll be a game changer for you. And if I may, when I work with people specifically on the content of their conversion story, then they can then focus on the delivery of this. It can absolutely shift the way you sell. And if I may, if you can shift the way that you sell, it will change everything. It's a game changer. Once you've got money in the bank, as you know, now you've got options, yeah? All right, so I've got one more element here, and the last one here is open the loop. Do not close the sale in the story, you open the door. Yeah, so one thing I do believe, just before we finish here as well, whenever you are selling something, yes, you share the number, but you want to get them out of their head into their hearts, because what we know is this. We buy through emotion, yeah? We are informed through logic, we buy through emotion. So the more that you can inform, here's the details of the package, the program, this is what I offer, etc. Here's the number, etc. But ultimately, the moment that you share that number, you've got to get them out of their head into their hearts, which is where the conversion story comes in, yeah? So again, end with an outcome that hints the possibility and hands the decision back to them. That's why now I help people, yeah, to how blah, 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 blah. Now, does that resonate, yeah? Now, why this does work here, I'll move myself back over here. Why it works, it keeps them in control. It triggers their curiosity, invites the next question as well. Again, there's the rule there. If you push past the pause, you rob the story of its power. I'm telling you now, folks, the way that you share this story is going to be pivotal. Because when it does come to a powerful conversion story, it can be the make or break of you winning that opportunity, of you winning that deal, of you converting the highest amount in a group compared to you not. I truly believe that if you can get your conversion story right, it will change your life. I really hope that today's Speakers Tribe Masterclass really added value to you. By the way, for those people that don't know, I do one of these curriculum videos every single month. And it is a private video that we only send to our Speakers Tribe members, which again, it's like less than $250 for the entire year for you to get an annual membership. But you're going to get monthly masterclasses, you'll get monthly curriculum videos, you'll get monthly gatherings in your city, you'll get a dashboard, a portal, you can see everything else, you get discounts on events and programs, you'll get a supportive proximity, you'll get leaders right there. Folks, it is a game changer. $250 a year, so less than. So my encouragement to you is renew your tribe membership. And let's make sure that 2026 is going to be your greatest year yet. And like always, do not forget that your greatest days are ahead of you. Why? Because the best is yet to come. We'll see you soon. Bye. See you.